Which is your favorite? Is it this gorgeous 4-bedroom ultra-modern home on Falcon Crescent at Blueberry Hill? Maybe it's this 2-bedroom, 1-level townhouse at Symphony in Village North. What about this fully renovated 3-bedroom, semi-waterfront townhome at Twin Lakes? These properties just hit the market in Whistler, so let's have a closer look. Hey there, Dean Linnell here with the Linnell Group at the Whistler Real Estate Company, and here is my top 3 listings for this week that have come on the market in Whistler. Now, let's take a quick peek here and have a look at what we've got. So this is our first listing. It's 3565 Falcon Crescent, and it's listed by Kerry, Batt with Angell, Hasman Realty in Whistler, and it's listed for $7,999,000, 4,426 square feet. And it's 4-bedroom, 5.5 bath. So very cool house. Let's just take a quick look at this guy. So this home, I'm going to scroll back through the photos and show you this one here. So this house here was on the market a couple years ago. This one is currently on the market. This is the house in question here. So it's up on Blueberry Hill. If you've ever been to Blueberry Hill, you know it's just before you get to Whistler Village on your left if you're coming up from Vancouver. So you'll see the lights there. You go up into Blueberry Hill and you go to the very end of Blueberry Hill. This is Blueberry Drive, and this is going to be Falcon Lane, which is this loop that goes all the way around. So here's the home here. You'll see the views once I show you the photos. They're very nice views to the northwest. And then, of course, you've got the golf course here. So this does not have views of Whistler and Blackcomb, but it's a very cool house nonetheless. So let's go through the photos here real quick. Love the kitchen. Very clean, minimal. Got some wood accents, lots of wood, lots of white with the waterfall ends on the island here. And looks out into sort of ferns and forest out the back here through the kitchen window, which is really cool. And then you've got a butler pantry off the end. There's the island right here. You can see these are the doors going out onto the huge front deck. I'll just take you through the photos here real quick. That's your view off the deck here. So there's 2 identical decks. This is the second level, I would say. And this little bit of grass out here, that is a garage. That's the roof of the garage with a living roof on top. And I'll show you that in a second. So living room, of course, plenty of space, lots of black and white with wood in this home, which I really kind of enjoy this vibe. Very nicely. So that's the roof, the living roof of the garage here. But lovely views to the north. This is Mount Kerry in the distance, so it's actually quite a big, expansive panorama view. So there's the garage, sort of it's almost like a bunker almost with a living roof on top, and that's going to be that's Mount Kerry right there. So just take you through the photos. In the back here, you've got the covered deck with hot tub out there, and that's there's ferns and forest in the back, and then this goes up to, I believe the complex is called Blueberry Heights in here, so that's a townhome complex just above, which you can't really see. So reading room, that's going to be the master bath right there, master bedroom, leading out onto the deck here with those beautiful views. And then you've got a little canopy bed out here. Really, really cool house. So there you go. That is 3565 Falcon Crescent for $7,999,000. Okay, now let's move on to our next listing and keep things rolling along here. So this one is number 38 at Symphony, and it's listed by Ursula Morel with Remax Sea to Sky Real Estate Whistler. So 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 979 square feet for $1,690,000. Okay. Now this is a unique floor plan in terms of a 2-bedroom Whistler Village North townhome. Okay. So Symphony, these are typically up and down 2 bedrooms, and this one's actually all on one level, which is kind of cool. So you sort of eliminate these stairs, which kind of opens up a lot more square footage for you here. They did a really cool sort of a soft reno on this. They redid the cabinetry in the kitchen. They did the backsplash counters. They've got a live edge peninsula coming out, but they did a really, really nice job on this one. You've got laminate flooring, and you've got Yeah, there's that live edge counter there. So really nicely done. And if you're not familiar with where Symphony sits, it would be basically right across Lorimer Road from Marketplace. So where the TD Bank is, and McDonald's and the liquor store and Fresh Street Market, all that stuff would be right there. So so this particular unit was actually renovated by, what's the name of it? Peak Design House in 2023. Okay, let's move on to our final listing, and this one is number 31 at Twin Lakes, and this is listed by Jane Heim with our company, the Whistler Real Estate Company. 3-bed, 2-bath, built in 83, 1,569 square feet for $2,298,000. Now, Twin Lakes is, if you're coming up from Vancouver, you're going to go past Function Junction, and it's going to be basically your first left as you go into Alta Lake Road. It's just right there, just as you pull in off the highway, and it's Twin Lakes. And this particular unit has been heavily renovated, really nicely done. Nice design aesthetic here with the wood, white oak flooring, redone the kitchen, white cabinets. Did a really nice job on this guy. And it overlooks the lagoon in the back. So basically Twin Lakes is on Alpha Lake, and part of the units are on the lake proper, and some of them are on sort of a finger of the lake that is sort of like a lagoon in the back of the complex, and that's what this one is. You can just see that little bit of lagoon in the back there. So if you wanted to, you could paddleboard out and get yourself all the way around out to the lake, or canoe, or whatever you like. So these were this is all original sunken living room. That was the style in these, and it works really well. You've got dining up and sunken living room down, and they did a lot of they did white for all the cedar ceiling and all that stuff to kind of modern it all up. And this was, of course, red brick back when it was first constructed, and they went black. So I think it's a good design look. And then the other side of this unit overlooks the parking on the front there. Now, the cool thing about Twin Lakes is that you actually have a shuttle service. It takes you to Creekside. So you actually can just stay parked at your unit, and they've got a schedule where I think it's twice in the morning and twice late in the afternoon. The shuttle can drop you off at Creekside or Blackcomb and then come back and pick you up. So, that's really good. So that's our top 3 for this week for properties in Whistler. If you have any questions about any of them, certainly let me know. I'm here to help anytime. Thanks. See you in the next video.